If you're like me, you might not have heard the word Seroptimus before. Turns out it comes from Latin soror for sister and optima for best. Put together, it means best for women, and that's exactly what one organization has been doing for over a century. The Sacramento chapter of Seroptimus International is all about sisterhood, fresh starts, and the power of education. Here to tell us about their work and upcoming event, we have Yoli Manzo, president of Seroptimus International of Sacramento, and Regina Boyland, co-chair of their 2026 Spring Fling. Thanks for joining us today, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Okay. So, Yoli, let's start with the name Seroptimus. We mentioned it means best for women. So, what does your organization do right here in Sacramento to make sure that women are getting what's best for them?
Oh, great question. So our club emphasizes on, we do scholarships and grants for women. We also provide capital grants for partnering nonprofit groups, and also mentoring high school students as well for success.
Okay, and tell us about your signature programs and what they do for local women and girls in our community.
Sure. So we currently have two signature programs, our Live Your Dream program, which is also a grant program, and the recipients are women who are head of households, and they're trying to better their economic situation, and these grants can be used for school, can be used for supplies, books, and whatnot. And then we have our Dream It Be It program, which is at the high school level, and we offer mentoring to high school students who are going on to college or to professional backgrounds, and just giving them support.
Wow, a lot of support and resources that you mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah, and in order to do that, we got to support everything that Seroptimus is doing. And I understand, Regina, there is an event coming up, the Spring Fling. Tell us about it.
Sure. Spring Fling, this is our second annual Spring Fling, and this is a food, beer, and wine tasting event. And the purpose of this event is to raise funds for our Live Your Dream program. And the event will include things like silent auction, raffles. We'll have a dessert auction for those who with a sweet tooth.
That's me.
And just, it's a very fun event, a way for us to raise money for our Live Your Dream program and to help our women
And
in the
for
community.
our viewers who want to come out to that, can you give us the when and where?
It will be on May 2nd. And it will be at the Portuguese Hall on Pocket Road.
Yeah, and you might see me there too, because I'm emceeing it. I'm thrilled to be doing so. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I mean, with the Seroptimus International, there's a lot of history there. Your chapter is over 100 years old. So how has the mission of helping women and girls stayed the same, and how has it changed over the times, Yoli?
Okay. Well, our primary mission is to support women and girls and through education. Our mission has pretty much stayed the same, but you have to imagine back then there weren't a lot of groups that allowed women into groups, you know, to be philanthropic, for lack of a better word. So that's why this group was, our organization was a place for women to get together and support the community. What may have changed is we do allow men now as long as they align with our mission. So that's probably been one of the major change. But through all, we have been consistent with our mission.
Yeah, and it's always continuously growing.
It is, it is.
And then for the event, back to the Spring Fling, Regina, what can someone expect if they buy a ticket to the Fling? Any highlights that we should make sure our viewers know about?
Well, we have a silent auction. We have the dessert auction. We also we'll have a DJ there. We'll have Fund of Dream, which is to raise money for our Live Your Dream program. We'll have, for those who donate a certain amount, we'll give them a little bit of a surprise if they donate a certain amount to our Funded Dream program. And just a fun time. There are lots of people there mingling around, drinking, sipping wine, sipping beer, and just enjoying the day.
There we go. And there's dessert. We can't forget about that. There's the dessert auction.
And great food.
There we go. All the more reason to come out. I mean, it's all for a great cause. You're going to have a great time. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for a little bit more information. Seroptimus is sisterhood in action. Their Spring Fling takes place Saturday, May 2nd. For more information, visit seroptimistsacramento.com.